Good morning, Keto Mo here. I'm going to try this again. I already did this once. For some reason it wouldn't play back. So I was tagged by Wendy Barron to do the 20 question tag, and if you have not watched her, go check out her channel, Wendy Barron. She's great. I love her. So first question, I'm going to have to bring this up. I had to read it. The first question is, what does your name mean? Just a second, I had it brought up here. Okay, so my name is Marna, and it says Marna, as a name for girls, is of Latin origin, and the meaning of the name Marna is from the sea, star of sea, and is also a derivative of Marnie, which some people call me Marnie. My grandfather called me Marnie. I have a friend that lives in Iowa that calls me Marnie. As far as my YouTube name, someone in high school gave me the nickname of Mo. When I was dating my ex-husband, his last name is Oliver, so a friend of ours, a mutual friend of ours, decided to call me Mo, Marna Oliver, and that's where it came from. So Keto Mo. Where are you from? Well, I live in St. Charles County in St. Peters, which is right outside of St. Louis. So anybody who lives in the St. Charles County area, we all consider ourselves in the St. Louis metro area. So we consider ourselves St. Louisans. Go Cards, even though they blew it. Where were you born? I was born in Jefferson City, Missouri. That is where my parents met. They met at Eris's Pizza Palace in Jeff City. What would your parents have named you if you were a boy? I don't really know. I've never heard my mother say, but I was originally supposed to be called Victoria Sue. Don't know why that ever came about. What is your biggest accomplishment? My son. My son is 31, and I have two granddaughters, Skylar and Lily. They're 7 and 1. They're my biggest accomplishment. What is your eye color? It's brown. What is your favorite candle scent? Anything fall or Christmas. I also like lilac. I don't know that I've ever smelled Lily of the Valley, but I think I would probably like it because it's one of my favorite soap scents. So I'm guessing I would probably like that in a candle too. Can you cook? I try. Not great. I have more kitchen disasters than anything, but I do try. What is good about your life? YouTube, Facebook groups, mostly the keto ones, my son, my granddaughters, and my daughter-in-law. Zodiac sign. I'm Aquarius. I was born January 22nd. What scares you about aging? Dying. Favorite holiday? Christmas. I also really love Thanksgiving. Anything, October on. Guilty pleasure. That's a loaded question. I love old movies, old TV. I don't know much of anything new anymore. Old music. I listen to mostly classic country. That's my guilty pleasure, I guess. Let's see. What show do you binge watch? Well, I really don't binge watch any shows because I don't have Netflix anymore or Zulu or anything like that. But I do binge watch stuff on YouTube. What can't you leave the house without? My phone, and usually something to drink. I always have to have something to drink in the car with me. Especially if I have pork rinds in the car. I have to have something to drink with pork rinds. Morning person or night owl? Well, before I moved back in with my parents, I was a night owl. I would stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning watching Frasier every single night, and then get up early in the morning, and then go back to bed. I slept during the day mostly, and then stay awake at night. Favorite genre of movies? Old movies and romantic comedy, so I watch a lot of Hallmark Channel We have it on Hallmark Channel every single day. But in the old category, old movies, anything Cary Grant, John Wayne, and Fred Astaire. Those are my favorites. Those would also be in the category of guilty pleasures. Last thing you bought. Pork rinds. I'm always running to the store to buy pork rinds. Introvert or extrovert? I am definitely an introvert. I don't do well in crowds at all. Don't like to be around a lot of people. It makes me anxious. Unless it's, people I know really well. Favorite book? I'm not really much of a reader. Reading kind of puts me to sleep, but I used to read a lot of Danielle Steele. I don't do that anymore. I used to read Christian romance novels. I just don't really read a lot. It just puts me to sleep. And that is it as far as the questions. So as far as people to tag, I'm going to tag Jennifer from Life by Jen and Amy from Ketalicious Life. And that is it for now. I'm going to do a vlog a little bit later. I hope everyone has a great day, and if you could give me a thumbs up and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.